Invoker with 10 minutes, so 3 charges. Like, he can go around the map and pretty much solo kill anyone. Luna going for that Helm of Dominator build. Eclipse is ready. You want to protect this tower.
3 TP, Lone Druid in, immediately EMP burn of all his mana, pops his ulti. Tangling Claws and the Grip catching Thompson, but Ice Path there to cancel it. Long range cancellation to stop Cyber Legacy from getting any kills. 3 heroes swing into mid to try and defend that tier 1, and they do that job at the very least. But this opens the map up now to OG.
OG's lineup can fight all the time. They're not relying on cooldowns. Even if Beastmaster does not have Roar, he will still join a fight with Necro units, providing vision with the Hawk, or just slowing them down with the Boar.
Walk a little out in the open bottom, aggressively clearing out this additional wave. With neutrals respawning, feels like he's going to fall back and farm jungle a little bit, while Saxa scouting. Vendetta up. See the Plantimos Luna, and does OG respond to this? Will they bring Invoker down here? Looks like the answer's no. Thompson and No-Tail farming jungle camps together. Holding hands, brotherly love, killing off neutrals. Next Primal Split's ready. Cyber Legacy need to save Pikachu. He's being dived again. Chain stunned up. Savage Roar does catch Saxa. In comes Sumail. Shadow Dance immediately. Pikachu falls. The Eclipse is decent. No-Tail being shredded by the Luna damage. As Invoker caught up in that Primal Split, and they Cyclone Saxa. Bring him down again. And Cyber Legacy 3 for 1. They do lose Pikachu, but great rotations defending that tower and finding that finally a turnaround team fight.
That fight was without Sonic Wave. Queen of Pain was low on mana. That's gonna be the problem. You have mana burn on next, you have EMP coming out from Invoker, but they still managed to get 3 kills. Sadly for them, Lone Druid died. This is his second death, only been involved in 1 kill. And I think OG understands that it's very important to slow Lone Druid down. He could be the hero that can easily pop off. Mask of Madness, Deso, Luna getting Helm, so a lot of damage coming out on the Spirit Bear.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. It has
Mid one also got that top tier 1. Beastmaster now, Necro 1, going straight into Necro 3 it appears. Luna is held inside the Macroplan, and Sumail has also come down to find the position 1 carry of Cyber Legacy. Can they find any additional targets though? Looking in stuns, Big Numpty blinks away and Happy has just walked it off.
We see the power of mana burn. Bane did not have mana to use the Nightmare. Also, I would prefer if Bane gets like 2, max 3 points in Brain Sap, then you start putting more points in Nightmare to lower the cooldown and the cast range, so it's much easier for you to set things up or save your allies.
And going in completely on that Brain Sap could be his undoing. Thompson goes into mid, spots ghosting. Primal Split, looks like it should come out here as the EMP saved from the Nightmare. Nice by Happy, gonna keep Ghost Stick full mana topped up as Ice Path just connecting on the Lone Druid Bear to stop Cyber Legacy from giving chase or taking tier 1 mid. Creating a nice little space for Luna to continue farming now as she hit that Helm of the Dominator timing. Moving into Yasha next. Be the full Manta style.
I would prefer to see Hurricane Pike. She gets decent amount of stats from it, and then you can save yourself against the Slark, save people from EMP Tornado, and any kind of initiation from Beastmaster or Nyx Stun. That connects.
That Ice Path connecting will focus the bear though. Pikachu, Spirit Vessel onto his poor little Spirit Bear, but he denies it. Really nice. Nicely done there. The Savage Roar on 2 of OG as they came swinging in.
And I don't mean in love.
Cyber Legacy do get the bottom tier 1. Sax are still lurking around in the vicinity. It's a Radiant sentry, so he's not spotted just yet.
So Saxa is going for Vlad
The Dire's top tower is doing its best.
tank his teammates up. I'm not a big fan of it, and I know Saxa is a great player. One thing that worries me is having aura when you're ganking, when your creep waves are close. So what you want to do is put it in the backpack and then put it back in when you're ganking.
And here comes this kind of mid-game timing from Cyber Legacy, right? They're smoking up. They've got Sonic Wave back for Birmingham. Palantimos is ready with that helm. They've got Pikachu with this really aggressive, angry bear. Nearly done with the Deso. You know, ideally they'd have that right here, right now for the next fight. If they do catch the Invoker, Ghost Stick, Mana all burnt out, but he pops his one. Final split towards Thompson, giving chase. Invoker still dusted, now gripped and destroyed. Cyber Legacy finding pickoffs on Thompson, one after the other, and shutting down his progression. They've also Cyclone Slot. So they have to change some. Lucian's beating the Pebble thrown. Sumail, he gets back behind his tier 1.
Pain is thinking about going in with the full combo. Arcane Rune gonna expire in 10 seconds.
Kill the helm creep. Ghost Stick front lining here, dodging past the ice path. Sumail still chasing with that Echo Saber, slowing him down. Queen of Pain, bodyguard, has to back onto the high ground. Cyber Legacy full retreat now. Rip and split. Both on cooldown for about a minute and a half. Plantimos shoved away from the jungle. After the Nightmare, doesn't feel like they've got anything else, but Thompson under a sentry, they've baited him in. Can they chainstun the Invoker? The Eclipse comes through. Turn around with a Carapace. Saxa feared, and the Sonic Wave takes him out.
Double kill.
Next Assassin and the Slug both falling, and Pikachu with a double kill. Cyber Legacy swinging into action as they roll.
Where's the follow-up? No mana on Jakiro.
One has no backup. There's no one here to save him. Ice Path finally bringing Ghost Stick down with the damage over time from the balls, but that's 3 for 1.
Slark needs to be careful about his positioning. You might be tanky, you might have your ulti, but if Queen of Pain uses Sonic Wave and Scream, that's ton of damage, and the pushback is gonna buy them a little bit more time to set an extra stun or lockdown on you. I've seen that they picked up Philosopher's Stone. I don't see anyone holding for Cyber Legacy at the moment. You can hold that on Lone Druid. Like, you can easily give that to Hero, so he gets extra gold. You really don't rely on dealing damage with your Hero. It's much better than on the Bane. It's your position 5. Even if he gets like an item, I'd still prefer to have it on Lone Druid. He was shut down earlier, otherwise he would have been on the top of network chart. Mask of Madness. Deso going into Basher, what it seems to be next, just to have some extra control against Slark. Slark building BKB, wants to take care of himself. They have a couple of abilities that go through Magic Immunity, Feigns Grip, now Basher if he decides to go for it, and Sonic Wave, of course.
That stands Luna 9,100 net worth. Lantimos got on that courier. Any recipes or anything? Yeah, still just saving up and waiting to see what comes after the Yasha.
Oh, that's got Dire structures are fortified.
Very safely free farming into the Ancients. Runes spawning up. There's an Arcane Rune top, which the Dire scan. Time to scout it out.
Tower is under attack.
Ram Brace for Slark. That's a nice little grab for him. Now 800 gold away from that BKB you were mentioning.
Radiant structures are fortified.
The tier 1 mid for Cyber Legacy.
The Dire's top tower is doing its
Catapult
best.
wave coming in. OG looking again to defend with everything they've got. Focusing the bear, even with the EMP Tornado.
Has fallen in battle.
Pikachu, not going to be too bothered about that. Okay, half HP bear. Cool. You've spent a lot of your spells now. Can we make a jump on anyone? Brewmaster doesn't have Blink for 200 gold. Definitely Blast doesn't really do too much there as Luna finds the kill on the tower. Clumsy net onto Saxa as No-Tail Thompson moving towards Palantimos. Another EMP. Lantimar's going to lose half his HP and mana. 9-1 charge is ready, but the chain stuns, this is really annoying for Cyber Legacy. Birmingham blinks in for the turn with the Eclipse. Creep Wave arrives with a grip, Sonic Wave. Thompson yet again frontlining and dying.
That was nicely done by Happy. He understood that there is no ice badge. Akiro used it. I'm just gonna grip Invoker. They once again used 3 ultis to get the kills, but in the end of the day, it's still worth it for them. You're getting a lot of farm. This Queen of Pain, position 4, doing ton of damage in team fights, and now she's the one holding up to that Philosopher's Stone. Like, they want to get some extra items on her, which is a much better choice than having it on Bane.
Boy. Palantimos not going to go. The Mams are going straight into BKB. So defensive item for her.
That means your mana is not going to get burned, and if you turn, you can use Eclipse without being afraid that Nyx Assassin is going to stun you. Oh geez, straight into Roche Pit. I believe that's being pinged out.
Yeah, Dar Observable sees them. Queen of Pain pings it. Mid one is here with his level 3 Necker units, Paws, and Helm of the Dominator. Taking Roshan down to half HP, and it looks like Cyber Legacy just a little too late to contest this. They have smoked up, they're moving into action, but Roshan has already fallen. Saxa picks up an Illusion Rune, and Cyber Legacy knows there's a Nyx around somewhere.
This is the build of Nyx Assassin, which I really like. Skill build, max the carapace, lower the cooldown, you get so much more value than from maxing out Impale. The damage doesn't really scale that much. Stun duration is also fine, but the cooldown on it is always 14 seconds, and then you want to max out mana burn. Great combo with the EMP. Try to burn multiple targets in a team fight. Now they have Blink Dagger on the Brewmaster, so it's going to be much easier for them to close the gap, find the correct target. No-Tail is very farm this game. Like, if you compare him to Saxa, he has 2k more net worth. I mean, Nyx Assassin as a hero doesn't have way of actually hitting the creeps, and he is the one scouting things out, which means that he's not going to be farming.
He can't jungle, he can't wave clear.
Yeah.
Really difficult for him. Cyber Legacy just going to be playing as 5, not wanting to spread out too wide on this map. Everyone within reach of each other, just in case they need to save as they string out across from mid towards top. Luna should look to connect in there as that tier 1 focused by Cyber Legacy. Already though, OG have grabbed that bottom one. And they push very quickly here with mid one taking up that alpha wall. And straight for the tier 2. Lift up. Big Num Ghost Stick shoving out that mid wave, so it looks like Cyber Legacy pretty happy to get up onto the Radiant high ground triangle. Maybe they can shove in 2 tier 2s at the same time.
Lone Druid, I believe that's complete. Basher finished. Just needs to use the courier. OG managed to kill 2 towers, and now it opens up the map for them. There's only 1 tier 1 tower standing on the mid lane.
If OG stepped high ground, you know, even for a second there, Cyber Legacy had already TP'd back and they were ready. Just in case they thought, with Beastmaster, they could go up. Sumail still trying to cut that wave mid. Going to be met with the full force of this dire side. Thompson Invoker under Radiant, under Obs and Sentry. Jumped up by the Brewmaster Queen of Pain. There's a Sonic Wave. Sumail backstabbing to Platimos.
Where's the dust?
Turn with the Roar. Mid one. Nightmared up, but they've lost Thompson. Invoker's down. We need vision, he says. Yeah, where are your supports? Now the Eclipse. Platimos in, but a 3-man ice path. Beautiful from No-Tail. Allows Sumail to get on top of Queen of Pain. Rack up the Essence Shift stacks, but not quite enough to get the kill. Happy now. Yeah, the Bane's in trouble, but Pikachu, where's your bear? Clearing up No-Tail. Turning back, Sumail and Saxa left all alone. OG down 3 heroes. And they've got the dust. Reveal of the Nyx Assassin. Get the Entangling Claws and the Savage Roar. Focus down Saxa for 1.
That's nicely executed by Cyber Legacy. Once again, Thompson dies. He gets 2 spells in every single fight. And I love how Happy he's playing. He grips him just for a second or 2, and that's what they need every single time. You know, just clip him, keep him in place so that he can't get away. Right now they're bringing multiple dusts and sentries to a team fight. You're playing against 2 Invis heroes, which you need to have, and they are securing kills because of it. Now, Queen of Pain, your position 4 with the full mech, that GPM coming out from Philosopher's Stone, really helping her out.
Double damage.
And they're all pinging it out now. Thompson and No-Tail are saying they have wards here, they've got sentries there. So much vision as Thompson has gone in
Thompson might be dead if they get another bash.
Comes in to deal with the bear, the Dark Pact Dot, the Nightmare. Thompson so low on HP, if he gets jumped by anyone, he's gonna fall. Yules the bear and focus it down thanks to the Alacrity double damage rune Slark. And now finally mid-one will get some de-warding done. Get rid of someone's vision.
Under attack. It has no arms.
Cyber Legacy have seen everything coming in, even against the Beastmaster.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
That attack speed on Slark, Alacrity, Solar Crest, and Inner Beast. Plus double damage on top of that. Yeah, no biggie. Let's go.
Straight on to tier 3. Dark Pact and roar onto the bear. They're trying to focus it down. Sumail with Aegis still up for about 30 seconds, but there's a Sonic Wave. Pushback. BKB, Sumail, and the Shadow Dance ready as the Primal Split chasing the Slark, but he's still alive. Final tower hit, not going to be enough as he regens up now. Mid-one. Going to be the target of choice by Cyber Legacy. Palantibos, BKB straight up. Still has Eclipse up the sleeve in 5 seconds if they want to chase down more, and that Cyclone
Aegis is gone. He got him midair.
He's healing up in the Cyclone, but they brought him down to the ground. He does have the Shadow Dance to get away from the Eclipse, though, as Saxa Carapace is back onto the Luna. Pikachu running forward with Big Num onto No-Tail. Self-Yules, but that will only delay the inevitable death of Jakiro.
Once again, Cyber Legacy comes on top after the fight. I think it's still a correct play for OG to try to go and kill the Spirit Bear. They already killed him once, killing him twice. This is where most of the damage comes from. But Luna, these days, she's not that much of a right clicker until she gets Butterfly. You're more relying on using multiple Lucent Beams in a team fight. It's 300 damage on 2.5 seconds cooldown with almost a full second stun.
OG straight out looking to hunt people down with both Invis heroes. 2 minutes till outposts. That's what Saxa focuses on. Cyber Legacy, what is it? A minute until Primal Split. Rip in 45. OG looking for round 2. Now these ultis are on cooldown. One has that roar with Necro 3 units out. Cyber Legacy, they're so delicate with how they're moving out across this map. You know, they do a little bit of a push down a lane. They're all staying together, making sure that any fight that happens, it's on their terms as 5 heroes.
I want to see a 4-staff being picked up by anyone on Cyber Legacy. Either on Quap, Bane, even Luna can go for it and just upgrade it to full Hurricane Pike. That item, you get so much more value out of it against the Beastmaster, against the Pounce, against Stun coming up from Impale. Next Roche may respawn in a minute.
They've dusted the Nyx. Doesn't look like there's a way out for him here. He scouts out the majority of Cyber Legacy. But no buddies nearby. No team fight for OG. There's top outpost for the Dire team.
Some tier 3 items starting to drop. Titan Sliver. I believe Pikachu will pick it up.
Give it to your bear.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to hold. You're holding an item that no one wants to use, and that's Vampire Fangs. I find that item very, very situational. He almost has full AC to tank things up against the Beastmaster summons, against the Slark.
Dire's bottom
I think we've
tower
only
is
seen
under
Vampire
attack.
Fangs used by like Shadow Fiend for a couple of minutes. Apart from that, it's been pretty lackluster. Jump in onto mid one. Turns with a roar and all this summons around the Queen of Pain. Lantimos still going to get these Lucent Beams spammed out. Finish off Big Num. Now the jump in from Ghost Stick, cancelled out by the Yule Scepter and the Tornado. Primal Split not coming, so mid one reset.
That's a nice
Runs
grip.
himself all the way back, but in comes the grip. Palantimos Eclipse. BKB from Sumail, but he's being right-clicked down. The Alacrity there, the attack speed coming, but Pikachu has killed off No-Tail, and a Sonic Wave clipping Sumail.
He's body blocking him.
Can he get away? He's being body blocked by Bane. He can bounce to high ground, but he's being chain stunned by the Lucent Beams, and Pikachu gets the double kill. The Primal Split's still going, by the way. He's found mid one. Ghost Stick, Beastmaster versus Brewmaster. Brewmaster wins.
That's why I love Queen of Pain as a response to Slark AoE damage, and that little pushback is all they needed. But once again, Happy clipping him with the Fiend's Grip, even though it got cancelled, they still get the word out of it. And then body blocking games, he can't use the pounce while he was Shadow Dance. That was pretty dope.
Oh, some sick plays from Happy.
Middle tower is under attack.
Out of the position 5, you know, sometimes you think you're just a ward bitch running around the map, not doing too much, but Happy proving, even with only Tranquil Boots and a Glimmer Cape, he can pull out some sick plays. So now tier 2 for Cyber Legacy as Roshan respawning in 15 seconds. Courier overhead scouting out. And they take control of that Radiant Triangle once more. Not warding it up though. Bane there with an Observer ward, but the Legacy, again, very tentative with how
they know. Birmingham pinged it, but then, you know, 5 heroes are gonna be up. Birmingham needs to be careful about his positioning. He bought back in the previous fight. It's only position for Quap, but she still is a very big target to go for. Like, it's either him or Bane that you want to take out first.
Mid one going to come through, clear out some of these observers and sentries. They see the vision there from Cyber Legacy.
It's hard for Cyber Legacy to maintain vision against the Hawk, against Slark, Beastmaster. I mean, what more can you add on this to make it worse for them? Zeus?
Yeah, true.
They don't have a single ward on the map right now.
Scan onto the Roche pit, smoke out from OG. Cyber Legacy not showing anyone anywhere on the map. Bottom lane pushing down. Both side lanes pretty much in the elbows of the map in those far corners. Slark is hunting, the Yule's up the bear, moves away from the ice path.
That Titan Sliver.
Get caught here as Lucent beam onto the Slark. Thompson trying to get into the back lines of the fight, but Cyber Legacy resetting, roar onto Bane. He's being mech'd up and healed. Big Num looking for the Sonic Wave, angling himself into the battle. Pikachu lost all of his mana and Palantimos popped his BKB, so OG in and out. Force some of those teamfight ultis and abilities and items. Reset and think about round 2.
Titan Sliver on Spirit Bear. That's why No Tail missed the combo using Yule Scepter, Ulti, and Ice Pad, so they are not gonna have that one. 20 seconds cooldown. I want to see Mana Boots also picked up on anyone on Cyber Legacy. Queen of Pain actually has one, so that's pretty smart against all this mana burn. Hawk providing the vision.
They catch Lone Druid with an Ice Path. Saxa and Sumail lurking around on the right-hand side of the fight that was starting to pick up. Vendetta and going on Queen of Pain. Stun up with the leech from Sumail arriving now. They do catch the Quap, but pushback with a Sonic Wave. Nice little Nightmare there. Still going to get tornadoed up. And Blink available. Big Num doesn't get out, but the Eclipse comes in. Ghosting Blink. Aggressive jump. The Deafening Blast pushed back, but Sumail's fallen. And now they turn on the mid one with the Eclipse still going. The damage is relentless. This Cyber Legacy onslaught cannot be stopped. Thompson is going to run away with a Ghost Walk. Saxa, he's the next target of choice, but Cyber Legacy, they've lost Pikachu and Big Num. It's still a difficult
He
fight
was
to
still
continue,
chasing.
even with this incredibly powerful Luna.
Oh, nothing to dispel this. It's gonna be a problem. Bane, brother, help me out. Do something.
Blink in from Brew, Sunstrike landing, Palantimos low, the Glimmer Cape there, can she get away? Still trying to stand her ground and fight as Thompson, no spells left, he's cycling through them, definitely blast up in a second, the Ice Path gonna block them, but Ghosting, BKB, Blink, Clap, where's the reveal? It's there, the Dire Sentry barely catching a glimpse of Thompson Invoker, as we get ourselves a 4 for 3, and No Tail making his way out, flapping his wings back, he's lost all his brothers, he's the last one of his family alive.
I want to see anyone picking up that Force Staff. It's very important to have it on Cyber Legacy. Just push people out of the focus. Oh, Happy will pick up that Bounty Rune. No-Tail's doing so much in these teamfights, using multiple Ice Pads. Look at his build. That sounds like an off-lane Jakiro to me, considering how much farm he has. He has same amount of farm as almost Invoker. Force Staff, Blink Dagger, Yule Scepter, and Keen Optic.
Key thing though is Roshan standing with a Luna dead for 25 seconds. An opportunity for OG now to try and deal with this 6,000 network lead from Cyber Legacy and all the team fights they've been holding. Lone Druid, Queen of Pain, moving forward. Roshan, 3,000 HP remains. Saxa,
Ghostic wants to jump in.
Nice path there, but Ghostic jumps in. He's got himself the primal split, but who can he focus? Mid one, that's who they're going to go for. There's the Sonic Wave, the full staff. Mid one still alive, but found. As
buyback,
gets the snipe. Oh, they've got the slot caught up in that Savage Roar. He has the BKB, turns the fight. He needs a shadow down to get out of here, though. No way he can stand his ground, even with Saxa helping him out. The poor little Nexus assassin blown up. Lucian being returned a little bit of damage there, but the final scream in from big numbers.
There's Fiend's Grip is ready.
Of his team. In comes Jakiro looking for it, but the bash from the bear. Again, Cyber Legacy come in, 5 heroes strong, and OG just don't have a response.
That's gonna be freebie for them. That's cheese and Aegis in their hands. Man, Ghostic did such a good job. He bought, actually Happy bought the gem for him, so kudos to Happy. He's doing such a great job this game. And Brewmaster blinks in, BKBs right away, and then uses Primal Split. He was afraid that he's gonna get roared, Carapace, Tornado, or anything. Such a nice decision making from Ghostic in that fight. Not going full greedy, they found
Really do something about that.
The grip into the Eclipse. He's dead for 73 seconds. Lacoste, Lone Druid, Luna. If they get to this base, it could be game over for OG.
Okay, I have Happy muted after this move, and after this game, I'm gonna give him another chance when I meet him in my pub, so I'm gonna unmute him.
Time hitting them.
And he's been playing awesome.
That's the Lacoste seal of approval, the unmute. Aghanim Scepter for Invoker. Not seen that in a while. Level 3 Exalt. As they Deathling Blast meatball onto Lone Druid, but they've lost their barracks. In they come towards tier 4s, 35 seconds for the slot. Macropar and everything they've got. Ghostic jumps forward with the BKB, forcing them back, zoning them out, and the Primal Split gonna do just that. They've got themselves a Cyclone here on any target as the Sonic Wave pushing mid one. He's already expended Roar, and he's dead, he's done for. OG, they've lost out his Cyber Legacy with a beautiful performance. Game 3 victory as they destroy
big
the throne. The
mid
Aegis
one.
falling. OG can't stand up against this onslaught. It's GG, it's over.
Oh man, what a performance from Cyber Legacy. Like, you can see that this team has a bright future if they decide to stick together. Ghostic, when he played for Bait, you did not really feel like he's doing that much. So if you just change your environment, it's a completely different situation.